He wasn't afraid of dying. He wasn't afraid of getting hit or anything. He just wanted everybody to have a fair life.
I mean, without him, I don't know where we would be today. So I just feel like we just have to just do it. We have to take initiative.
White children and black children couldn't go to the same school. And that just doesn't seem right because we're all humans.
Like, it's just not right. Like, you know what I mean? It shouldn't be like that. And so he stood for that, and he went through a lot of things.
If he wasn't, like, born, like, I wouldn't have my best friend. So, like, we would be at different schools.
They were all bad people just because of the color of their skin, which is totally not fair.
His leadership is really just unmatched. So that's what comes to mind really when I think about Martin Luther King.
One of the things I hate most in the world is inequality amongst people, because when I see, personally from my side of the story, I've been picked on and bullied in the past, and I know what it's like to be segregated against, not like as a white male, because that's never been a problem for me because of my race or skin color, but I know how much it hurts to be outcast.
They think you're different, and like that's happened to me a couple of times since I speak Italian, and well, that happened mostly to me when back then, they would ask me a question and I didn't know how to answer, so then they would kind of make fun of me and get me to say things that weren't right and appropriate sometimes. They kind of take advantage of you not knowing what you're doing, kind of.
Even in the hallways, you still see people joking about races, and it's not more the, oh, you're black, it's more of a stereotype, I would say.
Every minority gets those looks, you know, when you walk into a convenience store, those stares, those follows that, you know, and they're watching you. They try not to make you aware of it, but you're aware. So, I mean, we wish everyone has them, but we all don't have the traits that Martin Luther King wanted us to have.
Nobody deserves to go through that, because going through that just can completely destroy your spirit and hope, and without hope there's really nothing.
His message does extend to different areas of discrimination, and it's a message that we should carry through every aspect of our life.
Even nowadays, our middle class and our lower class, they struggle a lot more, and people do look down on them, and they don't get as much opportunity as the more wealthy people, and that's a big deal for me because I'm in the lower middle class.
We should all be treated the same, and there's no really difference in each other. We're all people, and we should all be treated right.
Things are definitely a lot better than what they were back then, but of course it's not done.
Apathy is a big thing that stops us because we think, oh, you know, look at all this improvement we've made, you know, all the segregation and hate, that's in the past, that doesn't, you know, that's not around anymore. And people think that, you know, we're where we should be, you know, we're where that we wanted to be, and that's not true, I don't think.
People today are starting to realize the fact that we are coming to an equality. We're coming to everyone being of a equal playing field, I would say. I think it's because of the fact that people are starting to develop respect for each other.
I think I have a lot of friends. I'm just really kind to people, and people will just be kind back to me.
He definitely inspired people and impacted on the people around him, but over time I feel like we're getting closer and closer to the goal of complete equality, not just on a racial level, but also social status and gender and religious belief.
I love diversity. I think it's a beautiful thing to embrace other cultures and learn about them.
We should all be different. You don't have to be like another person. You can be your own self. You could be, I don't know, true to you. Our world would be so boring if everyone was the same.